Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. We would not be where we are without the incredible support of John and the team. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below.
Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
What is happening, Blades? And welcome back to the Blades Ramble. I am, of course, Jimmy, and this is the Jim and Cal Football Show. And we're here to talk all things Sheffield United. Yay. Yay. We certainly are, mate. We certainly are. So, first up, we're going to be looking at Wrexham today.
Yep.
Because that is the next game coming up. Cal Fowler, our EFL expert.
Clearly as well.
Which we will come to
really well proven
soon.
track record.
So we've got Wrexham to look forward to.
Yep.
On Boxing Day. But before we do that, we're going to look back on last time's game that we discussed previously. Now, just to remind people, you
This
were
is to look ahead.
you were
not dwell on the past.
you were quite adamant that Birmingham have got a better squad than Sheffield United.
I think they have.
They've got a better starting 11 than Sheffield United.
I think they have.
They're a better team than
think they
Sheffield
are.
United.
Yep.
You didn't fancy us to. Fancy him to beat us at Bramall Lane,
No.
but you did fancy him to pick
Yeah, I went
something
for a draw. I
up.
went
Yeah,
for
you went
1-1.
for a draw, didn't
Yep.
you? Yeah. How did it go?
What's up?
How did it go? How did the game go?
Hold on, someone's ringing me.
Oh, no, they're not. No, they're not.
Yeah, really good win. Helped by red card, obviously, that weren't a red. But do you think that was like genuinely? You obviously deserve to win. I didn't think it was a red card, though. I thought it was harsh.
Yeah, we're a definite red card. Tommy Doyle, one of our ex-players. Look, so all messing about. Sheffield United, as we know on this channel, won 3 goals to 0.
Yeah, you were really good as well.
We were the better team with 11 men.
Yep.
We were certainly the better team with 10 men.
Yep.
What did you think to the game, mate? I
I thought you were very good. I'm impressed. I love Tanganga anyway because of Millwall connection and seeing him more regular than a lot of other centre backs.
Yeah.
So I think he's a monster anyway. But yeah, Bindon, I like him as well from Reading last year. Obviously, he's done really, really good. If that's your centre back partnership going forward, I'd be quite scared of the bets that we've made because I do really like both of them.
Get ready to be a mascot, yeah?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, you
I
are.
couldn't afford it anyway.
Yeah.
But then the main thing, that gyro fella in middle, we spoke about this, is outstanding. I think Bamford has actually raised levels a little bit. Some of your players are still
It's
crap.
good to hear you listening to me. It's good to hear.
It's not you, I'm listening to Lil's dad. But yeah, some of your players are still crap. And I just think, from an outside perspective, are hopeless, genuinely, some of them.
Who?
Cannon is awful.
Okay.
And no pushback there.
Well, he missed the sitter. To be honest, to make it 4.
No.
I don't think he's useless at all. I don't think he's useless. I think he's a streaky player, a confidence player.
But that's just me trying to nitpick and just try and make me feel better because Barnsley are crap, as you can see up there. Today's special. It's going to be like that for the rest of the year. But yeah, you're really good, deserved win. Congrats.
No, that's not it.
Is that it? That's not you really want me to grovel? Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna.
I do. Yeah. So can we go? I'm just looking at the lineup here, which you've kindly got up for us. I was looking for Patrick Roberts. I can't.
Well, this is Wrexham's team, mate. So
I can't see. No, because we're going to go.
No,
to
I
Wrexham,
know.
aren't we?
To be fair, the Birmingham squad that he put out, I really don't understand.
Why-
This is what we said on the
Why wouldn't you
my
play-
channel, guys, the Yorkshire fans. I don't understand his team selection there.
Why has he not put the best right winger in the league?
I don't. You tell me.
Who gets in over Gus Hamer and Cal O'Hare in anybody's team?
I didn't say that. I said that Hamer should have gone in 10 in our combined 11. Actually.
Yeah, but we ain't got a 10. Because we didn't play with it. In fact, we did
I'm
this time.
looking at it right there.
Yeah, we did this time. We switched it
Are
up.
you screwed?
We switched it up. We've been playing 4-4-2 for the last 6 games, but
I don't understand why he's not got Robertson. I really don't. Unless he's injured.
he's not injured because he
No,
came
come on. I don't understand. He's not got.
But
where's
Roberts
that
is
other
superb.
striker? That duck.
He were on bench.
What? That's what. I can't understand the thought process of what he's gone for because that Dux is a very big.
Or a professional manager doesn't rate the players that you do.
Why would he spend multiple millions on them?
I don't know. Just clearly, he's not spent multiple millions on
That
loaning
that
Bamford.
Williamson is not good enough for
Roberts.
Birmingham. Anderson is not good enough. Robinson is definitely not good enough, as everybody watching this will know.
Jack Robinson
is
ole,
crap.
ole.
What were defenders like? I know they are obviously
Poor.
pen backs.
Poor.
All game?
Yeah, I thought
Is
so.
it a 10-men aspect or were they just poor general?
10-men aspect, I think, played into it. But what happened was Bamford got Newman booked early on after about 4 minutes. So we were already on a bit of an 90-0. And then Callum O'Hare slipped through, and it should have been a red for Clara, I think. Clara should have gone, but he got a yellow card. And then we had Bamford playing against him through middle, and it worked. I think he's set up this way intentionally because they'll have prepared for a 4-4-2.
Yeah.
And one of them now has to go forward and sort of look after Callum O'Hare, which sort of discombobulates him a little bit.
Yeah.
They're on yellow cards. Callum O'Hare's a tricky player. He's low centre of gravity and stuff. Bamford's really good in the air.
He can trick people in all kind of.
I think it were a really smart move. I'm not always the greatest fan of adapting to your opposition, particularly if you think you're a better squad. But sometimes you've got to be humble and say this worked an absolute treat.
Yeah.
A lot of Blades when I saw it line up, it was a case of we've got most of our best players in there. So this is a system that fits most of our best players. But one up top has not been great for us. It was on Saturday because we played really well.
It's worked a treat.
Really well. Even Chong played well. And there's some of these Arblaster coming in doing 70 minutes now.
Yeah. Is he looking a bit timid?
A touch, a bit
It happens,
reluctant. Yeah, but you're going to be out. You're going to be reluctant.
Jallo's come back for us after 9 months out, and he looked a bit like you're a bit scared.
A bit tentative.
You're
Isn't it? Challenge. Yeah, of course you are.
Training's one thing, but obviously when you've got someone who wants to hurt you on the other side, it's different.
Yeah. So talk to me about Tyler Bindon then, because you've seen him last season in League One for Reading.
Yeah.
He's not had the most fruitful time at Sheffield United because he's essentially been seen as fourth choice, particularly when Chris Wilder's been in.
You've got two centre-backs that, like, before going here, are two of my favourite ones that I've raved about for ages. Like, Reading last year, they had Bindon and Mbengu. Mbengu's gone to QPR and he was really good on the three.
Yeah.
Bindon, Forest bought him and loaned him back out to Reading. I thought that they were going to go to Forest and not, I don't think they were going to play for him, but at time when they were going to be in Conference League before they got upgraded.
Yeah, you thought we were going to get involvement.
He could easily play in that, defo, and keep him around for something like that. If you can buy him, because if that's a conversation that is happening, if you can buy him, that is outstanding business. Because he's 20, and I think that you've got two of, generally, I think Tanganga probably is best centre-back, apart from that Kramer at Millwall. But, mate, Bindon's very, very good.
It's sensible long-term planning for
Of course it is. Depends how much it costs.
Yeah.
Forest aren't going to, just...
Not for us they won't. But you've got Michael Cooper in goal, who hasn't been at his best this year, but then two quality centre-backs in front of him as well. Tyler Bindon, who is comfortable playing, a right footer, but comfortable playing on the left-hand side. It makes a huge difference with Tanganga at the right instead of the left. I think it's a brilliant pairing for us. Yeah. Absolutely brilliant pairing for us. It's certainly looked very promising. It's one game. You can't, obviously, but there were a point where Bindon tracked down Jay Stansfield, robbed him of the ball and came away with it, made him look foolish. There was another point where Tanganga made a tackle that he had no right to make, where one of the lads were through on goal. They are top quality, or they're certainly playing top quality at the minute, and I'm really pleased. You touched on it earlier, though. Jairo Riedeveld, we've now signed him till end of the season with an option of another.
Yeah. Very good.
Thing I'll say about this Sheffield United team is, and I am biased, and this is a Sheffield United channel, so I am going to be biased about it, but, and you obviously will try and pull like as much as you can. We are a really good side in a poor position in league. We're a really good side.
You sit right, and not to push back on you too much, but last week you're telling me that you went to West Brom, who I think are pish, and you lost and got completely outclassed.
Yeah, there is context to that, to be fair. We had, and we're not the only side to suffer this, but we had illness go through at camp, so we had about 6 first-team players out. So there was context to it. It doesn't excuse like Riedeveld's played at West Brom there.
To be fair, there's a lot of changes there.
But Wilder said it were ill.
Brooks, Sumari, Campbell, Burrows, McGuinness all played.
We couldn't. So no McCallum. Campbell hasn't been firing, as we've talked about. McGuinness, Tanganga's on the left side of defence, which we've talked about. McGuinness were really poor, as we know. Sariki didn't have his best game. We don't know his situation, but we know that Wilder said Jairo were ill. I asked him to play because we needed somebody in middle. We don't trust Sumari and Matos. So there is context to it. And what it's now proven, because I was a little bit worried after the West Brom game, but what it's now proven to me, or what I now think of it is, that was a blip because of the injuries and illness in the camp. And we are on a really strong trajectory now to climb the league. I'm not saying it'll be enough to make playoffs, because we're on.
What? You've said that a few times to me.
No,
that you
but
think you can
no,
get playoffs.
I still think we will. But you've got to respect the league. I know Barnsley fans don't always do that, but or a Barnsley fan that I know.
What was that?
I don't know. 18th position in league.
I'm sure I get on with him.
26 points. We're 9 away from playoffs, but there's a lot of traffic, and there's some good teams in and around. It's still one game at a time for me, and up next it's Wrexham. So, but we were just saying on Yorkshire's finest, just to finish it off. What happened to Birmingham? What happened to Birmingham?
They are awful away. It's not to make excuses because we said it before anyway on last week. Birmingham are awful away.
And you still think they'd get a point at Bramall Lane?
Yeah, well,
a little bit
I didn't
disrespectful,
expect
innit?
Tom O'Doyle to just go and snap him in half like.
You just said it went never a red.
I don't think it were a red.
Snap him in half. It went never a red.
No, it's like a respectful snap.
You have lost the plot this
I
week.
think what it is, it didn't go high on him. I think he's just hit him at like some pace, and it didn't help in front of dugout. And again, I think his manager has not helped him because he's not. You know, if you were just like playing good challenge, it's like he's walked away like,
and he's like, and then like what?
He walked away like, oh,
What do you mean it's a foul?
yeah, like good to rep. He yelled that one,
But
that's not a red card.
But I do think it plays in as well that he bottled it. In my opinion, he should have given Clara a red card like 5 minutes before. We all went balmy because Callum Ware goes through on goal.
Oh, I didn't see that.
He gets nudged, and then he sort of stumbles, but he's through. He stumbles because of the nudge, and he goes down. But he went last man with Clara, so he should have got a red for that. You either don't give it as a shoulder to shoulder, or you send him off.
Yeah.
So he bottled that one, and I think that played into the Doyle decision as well, to be honest. So, and I still think it were a bad challenge. So yeah. Then Robinson at left back as well, which we love to see. He got a good ovation from the crowd, which is nice.
Yeah, I
to
bet
hear.
he didn't know.
No,
cheering him.
We were.
Good lad.
He played a part in their second
You
goal.
were playing with 12, weren't you? He's awful. Him.
Agent Robinson, and so loved it. Really good day. Really good to go into Christmas week with a healthy win over at Birmingham. We're so much better side than us. So much better.
I'd hate to see you if you ever actually did out good.
How we've beaten a side.
You're saying about Connor being a bad winner? Wowza.
How we've been, because there's no way you beat Birmingham. They definitely get some. I know their away form's poor, but they definitely get some. How have we done it? How has this miracle result come about?
Oh, it's magic, isn't it?
It is magic. It is magic.
Anyway, going away to Wrexham.
Going away to Wrexham. What do you think on this then, mate? So you are going to tell us now a little bit about Wrexham because Disney FC,
The crap.
the fairy tale that is Wrexham.
They're honestly rubbish.
Don't say that. I want you to say they're going to beat us.
No,
and then I
don't
can
think
come
they
back
will.
next week.
I don't think they will beat you.
Do you think we'll beat them?
No. We'll get to it.
You're a
I don't know. I
joke.
might change my mind. You might gaslight me again like normal. But I'm assuming a lot of people have watched it as well. When they played Swansea
Yes.
on Friday night, they were awful. Wrexham. Shocking. Prison football. But Parky, he's done everything he can. He's done well. I think he's getting way too much time.
Yeah.
I think he should have been gone weeks ago, genuinely. Like, they should be a lot higher than what they are. If you've got someone like Callum Doyle, right,
Good player.
Umareska, who's now at Chelsea, is making him play out front back in a title-winning Leicester side, and you're saying to him, get ball and lump it as far as you possibly can, that is not the right fit for the players that they've brought in.
They've got
They're
good
not
players, haven't
Parkinson
they?
players that they've brought in. Kiefer Moore is, but when you're saying he's got no chance, I don't know how Moore and Windass are getting the goal contributions that they are. Because if you're saying lump it up to Moore and play off scraps that you've got, when you're going up against big physical defenders every week, the football is shocking. And especially if you're going to be going up against, it won't surprise me if he puts a bigger fella in than Bindon for this. Even though Bindon's aggressive and he likes to get stuck in, I think if they're going to,
It surprised me if he drops Bindon after that performance.
they're going to lump it start to finish. So it won't surprise me if you go for a me or a McGuinness. Someone with a
Me's
bit more,
injured.
or McGuinness then. Someone with a bit more physical
I know what you mean.
presence. Because Moore is just going to pin Bindon all game.
McGuinness is just a boy at this level, isn't he? 24. You have to watch Yorkshire's finest to get that context.
Isn't it? Isn't all the McGuinness?
Yeah, it's 24, I think. It might be 25 now.
Been a bit longer than that.
Yeah, I know.
I could see Windass doing well just because.
Because
of
he's
it.
your mate.
Yeah, probably as well. It probably is that. But for
He's a good
most
player.
part,
Isn't he? And to be honest, Windass has got the ex-Wednesday connection. Kiefer Moore's got the ex-Sheffield United connection.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder that horrible thing where they come back and haunt you a little
Windass
bit.
has got 9 goal contributions. Kiefer Moore has got 9 as well. I think, well, then you've got them two, then you've got Broadhead off bench.
But you've also just said you think it's one of the best centre-back pairings in Championship with Bindon and
I do.
Tanganga.
I genuinely
So if
do.
anybody keeps them
Plus,
quiet...
these create, if you're up and play, they'll not have a touch at ball in the middle of the park against Shaw. They're rubbish. They're rubbish, Wrexham, seriously. After watching them against Swansea, I'm convinced that's one of the worst sides in Champ.
Do you think they start to sink a little bit then? Because they're on 28 points in 15th now. They're not in much danger because they're 9 points clear of Oxford in 22nd.
Plus, in a couple of weeks, they're going to spend 20 million quid.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
So, it's like Parkinson almost can't fail because you've got players that.
Do they spend it with Parky though?
I don't think they should because.
But who's around that comes in and look? I agree with you. I don't think he's a Championship manager, and he's done really well with them to get him through the league.
I know going further up table, you've got to think about the money that these have got. I think they could go and say to Eke, listen, we'll give you triple money that you're on now. Come here with miles better players. They've seen what he can do on a budget anyway.
He's levels, isn't he? Above.
Eke's a good gaffer.
Above Parky. He's a very good Championship manager. Got Preston in 5th position at minute. That'd worry me actually. I thought, before we went back in for Wilder, I thought he'd have been a good fit for Wrexham just because Puhausery.
Just like, they've got you, then they've got Preston at home. Actually, saying that, then Blackburn away, then Derby. They've got some tough fixtures coming up. Wrexham. I just don't see them winning these games when they've been getting away with it for a while because they've been playing crap for ages. And a lot of them, like, the scamming points. Yeah. And then when you look at, then you start losing a bit more consistently. And I think that's where we're at with Wrexham. So I am almost gaslighting myself into thinking that you could win this.
It's a poor result to lose to Swansea, innit?
Yeah, but Swansea were miles better than them.
Yeah, they were. I'm not saying it weren't a deserved win for Swansea, but it's when Swansea are down in 19th and hadn't been playing well, it's a poor result for Wrexham.
Yeah.
To chuck it away like they did, chuck it away and all.
I don't.
So where can they hurt us then? Where can they hurt us? They'll go direct into Moore, won't they? That's their SP.
Yeah, that's all it is. If it depends if he just pins Bindon because he's going to be a lot taller than him, innit?
Yeah.
Bindon's quite Tanganga's not exactly tall.
No,
but he's got a jump on him and he's a massive bloke.
I tell you what though, Bindon and it were a good point raised by Man Mountain yesterday. It looked the way he carried himself. It looked about 6 inches taller than he actually is. And
he gets stuck in big time.
Yeah. So I think he will compete definitely with Moore. I'm not saying Moore is one of the best attackers in the league aerially, no doubt about it, if not the best. So it's going to be a real tough one. But
the weakest piss out wide and all. So you've got him there definitely. I think you've got him in middle of park.
Yeah, I agree.
I am just worried that Doyle booting it and Cleworth booting it up to Moore and just playing off scraps is going to just give him a goal off some shit.
So how do we hurt them then?
Everywhere. Seriously, these are rubbish. They are. The home aspect.
You fancy us to beat them now, don't you?
I actually do. The home aspect, you can't just. It counts for something, doesn't it? The home aspect.
Yeah.
Of course it does.
Yeah. Yeah. It does.
I hate football.
We've got a great away following as well. As you know.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
I've seen you still at ours once, ever. And it went cup last year when we bet you.
Good luck at Anfield.
Ever.
Good luck at Anfield.
Thanks, mate. I'll be there. One of them ones. But middle at part, I'm not being funny. You've got Gyro up against George Dobson.
And Ollie Arblaster coming back as well.
Yeah,
properly.
so I'm not being funny. Someone like Ben Sheaf, who looked one of the best footballers in the division for years. It's because of this football. Like they've got note.
They've got a really cultured player playing in a kick and rush side.
They play like Sunday League. It's like we'll just completely bypass midfield. We'll lump it up and just try and get on second balls at the soft keeper.
Mate.
And I think if you're defensively, your midfielders look good and all. Like Gyro looks really good. Arblaster's obviously a very technically gifted footballer. So I think you'll have him there. I do think they'll score just because I can see some fluky. Something's going to bounce off Moore's ass and go in. I think it'll be something like that, some proper donkey football.
Okay.
But I think you might win. No! I think you'll win.
Give us a score prediction then, pal.
I'll go Wrexham 1, Sheffield United 2.
Oh, you'll love to see it. Now we'll find out if you're a jinx, won't we?
I've given you 4 points in 2 games.
Yeah, I know you have. And we've got 3 already.
Yeah,
so thank you for that.
That's good going.
It's good going. Right, okay. So Cal's going a 2-1 Sheffield United win. Come on, up the blades, lad, up the blades. That could take us up to 14th in the league. Could. I'm not saying it will, but it could. So
to get above the Giants of Charlton.
And West Brom.
What a proper team.
And Wrexham. We'll go above Wrexham if we beat them.
Yeah, true. But they'll spend 20 million quid and spend in front of you, on you.
Yeah, that's true. You're saying 2-1 to Sheffield United. Yeah. Lovely to hear that, mate. I'm going 2-0 Rex.
Oh!
No,
we're not editing that out.
Cut that
out. No. Keep going.
No.
So you're going 2-0 Wrexham.
I'm going 2-0 Sheffield United, obviously.
Right,
obviously, I'm going 2-0 Sheffield United.
Score?
No, I don't think they will. I don't think
Okay.
we will. Like Birmingham, one of the best sides in the league,
for
didn't
God's
score against us
honestly.
either.
Right, do you want to do us combined 11 then?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Well, I've definitely got Wilder as manager before we even get in there.
Well,
100%.
we don't do managers anyway, but if we're going to do that, then it's a silly thing to do every week.
This is tough.
We're doing a 4-2-3-1 this time.
This is very, very tough, this. Genuinely. Because these play 5-back anyway, so I'm not having any of their wing backs. Anyway, well, we're doing it together, aren't we?
Yeah,
Cooper.
goalkeeper. Cooper.
Definitely. Well, they've got Longman at right back, so he's not going in. Sariki then.
Sariki, that's 2 to United.
Tanganga.
Binden.
But Doyle's very good. Doyle is very, very good.
He's not been though, has he?
Norwich, Coventry, Leicester.
Yeah,
started
I know.
for all
I
them.
know. I agree with you.
Started for a side that won league with 100 points.
If you put them side by side, you'd want Callum Doyle, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But who's playing better at the minute? Who would you put if you were picking a side tomorrow and you had them both to choose from?
I'm going Doyle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
But then
it's harsh on
I'll give you
Binden.
like Burrows or McCallum, whichever one you want.
It's McCallum.
Right, so I'm going 4-1 then so far because
okay.
I've got to have Doyle in.
Okay, so the two in midfield beat me for Blaster and Gyro. You'd want to put Ben Sheaf in, wouldn't you?
But he's not.
Lewis O'Brien's injured.
Oh yeah, Lewis O'Brien.
He's injured, so he's not available for selection. I'm only allowed to go with players that are available for Sheffield United.
Right, well I can't have Lewis
you
O'Brien,
can't
but
have O'Brien.
he would have gone in.
Instead of Ollie Arblaster?
Yeah,
Not
probably.
a chance.
Arblaster potential's obviously insane, but for right now,
Arblaster's ability is insane.
Lewis O'Brien is a better footballer right now than Arblaster is.
I disagree.
All right, well,
I love
but
Lewis
it's not an
O'Brien.
option anyway.
I have been like trying to like nudge for Lewis O'Brien to Sheffield United for 3 years, and I still think Ollie Arblaster's a better player.
Right, well, we're gonna have to go Gyro and Arblaster anyway.
So that's what 6-1.
Yeah.
On the right,
him.
it's Chong for us. That's who I'm putting forward for us because that's who started against Birmingham and played well. Could be Brooks, but Chong, I think.
I'll go Broadhead out right then. I'm right.
Would you?
Yeah.
Hamer on the left.
Yeah.
Where in the 10?
No,
You're not putting Windass in.
I'm putting Windass in.
Yeah, but is your mate?
No, I'm not being funny. He's got how many? This I know.
Have a look, have a
This
look.
is not It's not be on and end all of football.
Have a look.
But as a 10,
Have a
you've
look.
got to be putting some numbers up.
Have a look.
I will have a look. All right, chill out.
Have a look.
I'm trying.
Have a look now.
I'm trying my best.
Now have a look.
Right. So Windass has got 9 goal contributions for Prison
And this
Football
is-
FC.
This is not like be all and end all, by the way. It's just
Callum O'Hare's
stats.
got 10. I'm still going Windass.
Shut up, you're going Windass. Callum O'Hare's been our best player this season.
Windass
Callum
is
O-
a better footballer
No.
than Callum O'Hare is.
Look, you have veto power on Yorkshire's Finest now because you've stolen that show for your own. I have veto power on this.
Right, can I just ask you
Look,
something?
wait, Josh will see that you've voted for
Is
him.
Kiefer Moore going in for you?
No, he's not. Who's a better player, Patrick Bamford or Kiefer Moore?
Kiefer Moore's better footballer
Who's a
than
better
Bamford.
player? No, he isn't.
Yeah, he is.
No,
He
look,
is.
I like Kiefer Moore as
is.
well.
All right, we'll play stat game again. So Kiefer Moore's got 9, and what's Bamford
All right,
got?
let's do it on an average then, because how many games they've played this season?
Kiefer Moore's got 9.
9 in how many?
Hold on, I'm trying to find Bamford on this list.
Just Kiefer Moore's got 9 in how many?
Let me have a look at them. Kiefer Moore has got 9 in 21.
Okay, so you'll give him 1 every 2. Should
Yeah.
we give him 1 every 2?
Chill out. Gee,
1 every 2?
knocking gaff down. What am I looking for? Bamford.
Yeah, Bamford, yeah.
So 1 every 2. Bamford's got 3 and 7. You are looking at more or less the same there.
Yeah, you are. And
So
who's
Kiefer
a
Moore.
better player?
Kiefer Moore is.
Who's a better player?
Right.
Who do we sponsor?
Let me just. The thing I would say.
We don't sponsor
since,
Kiefer Moore
since
at Wrexham.
Bamford has come in last 7 games, Wrexham are awful. Sheffield United are a much, and you're going to like this one, Sheffield United are a much better team than what Wrexham are.
What did your father-in-law say?
I'm not bothered. Sheffield United are a much better team than what Wrexham are.
Some
I think
respect.
if you swap these two over, Bamford is doing naught in that Wrexham side, and I think Moore is scoring a lot of goals in that Sheffield United one currently.
Well, he didn't. We can prove that for Sheffield United.
But that's like saying McBurney's crap because he didn't do it at you, but he did it everywhere else.
Yeah, but it's the system, and it's not always down to this player's playing well at the minute. It's styles make fights, isn't it?
Hold on, let me get him up.
You're going to try and prove me wrong again. I like Kiefer Moore.
He got 6 in 30. To be fair, he got a really good assist in final.
Shut up.
He'll bang on.
Shut up.
He bags, man. You know what? It's because he got 17 in
So,
1 year.
so
for Barnsley.
again, you've looked for stats to back your point, and you've been proven wrong.
me right now.
Aye.
I would go Windass in 10 and Moore up front.
You wouldn't.
They are playing off literal scraps
Yeah.
at Wrexham.
Mate,
And they're getting goals
you've got to
constantly.
think about your career at this point.
I'm doing.
You're an EFL expert.
Yep.
And,
Exactly.
you've just chosen Josh
So
Windass
what-
and
so
Kiefer
why would I
Moore
let-
over Callum
So why
O'Hare
would
and
I let
Patrick
you,
Bamford.
like,
Because
in
you
my
just
head?
want to be right. You want to feel like
I
you've
want to
got a
I'll
little
give you
back.
7 Sheffield United players out of 8.
It should be
How?
9. It should be 9.
I have the only ones I have pushed back on is Doyle, and that's it until front 2. That's it. I'm asking for 3 players here. I'm giving you 8 willingly. I'm not even putting up a fight with them. How can you sit there and say, "Oh, this is anti-Sheffield United is doing it for this, this, and this"?
This.
How is it? I've given you 8 players immediately.
Because is Callum O'Hare, is Josh, this is an hard one for you because he's your pal. Evening, Josh. Is Callum O'Hare a better player than Josh Windass?
No, he's not. I honestly
Who goes for more money?
age. The ages. You know what I mean? There's a lot going on there.
Who plays higher?
What do you mean?
Who's a more impactful player at Premier League level?
Windass, definitely.
You think?
Yeah, 100%.
I rate Windass as a player,
Mate,
but I'd rather have Callum O'Hare.
I think even like the obvious
we-
stats that stand out in front of you, goals and assists, and Callum O'Hare's in front by 1. Yeah, for the underlying ones, genuinely, I think Windass is one of the best in this league for that
It's
position.
difficult because I know you don't watch Wrexham all the time, but you do know Josh, so you'll know a little bit about how he's playing and stuff like that at a minute. I can tell you from watching Callum O'Hare, I know how impactful he's been for us this season.
Yeah, he's been very good.
He's been incredible. He's been our player at season, and he has led the charge for our climb up the table.
Right.
He leads the press. I'm telling you.
I know you're telling me, but Windass is better than him, so I'm
Right.
putting Windass in.
Right. Well, you can, but in the final results, Callum O'Hare makes it into the 11.
Right, well, that's fine. I would go Windass and Moore. I would have 3 Wrexham players in. It would be Doyle instead of Bindon. It would be Windass for Callum O'Hare, and it would be Moore for whatever you got up front. And that's what I'd have. So you're going... Are you even giving me Doyle?
Yes, we said we'll give you Doyle.
So you give me Doyle. So you're going 1 Wrexham player, so you should come here and pummel him.
Well, you've already said we should come here and pummel them.
No, I haven't. I said you'd win 2.
No, but you should say, you keep saying they're awful.
Wrexham
they're
are awful. Like through a coaching
So they're going to get
standpoint.
nothing in the middle. So why would I give them a centre midfielder? We
No, I'm
said
not
we've got
saying that.
one of the best centre back pairings in the
But
league.
so you fully expect to come here and put... Oh, you've said 2-0 to be fair, aren't you?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you went for a closer scoreline. Ignore everything. I'm editing that out. No, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. You do think you'll come and comfortably win.
Kiefer Moore. What did he get? 6.3 against Swansea. I can see why you're raising a point about putting him in over Patrick Bamford.
Just get table up.
Oh yeah. Because that counts for everything, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
No, it don't.
Well, of course it does.
No, it don't get context though, does it?
The context of 22 games
A
in,
15
Wrexham were
15-game
awful.
write-off at start of season.
You could say
for
that
us.
about Wrexham for full season because they've got Parkinson as the manager.
Yeah, well, who finishes higher?
Probably you because Wrexham won't sack him.
Who finishes higher?
Probably you.
So who's got the better squad?
You.
Who's got a better team?
You.
So is it completely insurmountable to say that a team that were in League One last season has 9 players, or we have 9 players to their
But
two?
it's not even the same team really. They've
Oh,
spent
it is.
30 million quid.
Yeah, they have, and they're still poor.
But I think the players that they've spent it on in certain areas, like, oh no, I had Broadhead in.
Oh, yeah, you did.
I've got 4 players in.
Broadhead as well.
Come on. Broadhead over who?
Broadhead who doesn't start
Charlton.
for him.
Yeah, because they've got Windass. Point proven, because they've got Windass and Moore. We're that good.
I'd maybe have Windass on right.
Come off it. No, I'm not having it.
I could probably play Callum O'Hare on right and Windass
You know
in
what? Do
10.
that instead of Broadhead.
Right,
Done.
okay. So it's still 9-2.
No, I'm having Windass and Moore.
You're not having Moore.
I am.
Moore don't go in over
Well, you
Bamford.
have what you want, but I'm having Moore. That's
Bamford's a better player than Kiefer Moore.
it. All right, well, we'll agree to disagree then.
Do.
I've gone 8. I've gone 9. What?
You've
9,
gone
10,
8.
11. I've gone 8, and you've gone 9.
Yeah. Bamford is a rambler.
You cannot moan about that. I'm sorry. That's as good as you're going to get from me.
Yeah, it's definitely is.
I've praised you for playing against Birmingham really well and getting Wade. I said I think you'll win here. I've given you 8 players in
need to-
combined 11.
need-
What more do you want? Do you want my blood? What do you want?
I'm working on you getting us into playoffs.
No, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Well, I had you 7th, so it's not like I said that you
I
weren't going to
know.
be in there.
But it's another win against one of the best sides in the league. It has to be said. Formidable Birmingham City.
Oh, no, I still think you finished 7th.
Yeah. Okay. We could be 5th, and you'd think we finished 7th. So
Probably, 3 games left, yeah.
Mate, thank you for that. Listen, before we go, I need a jingle for this, but I'm not going to have time to edit it in. So we've got a Ramblers question of the week for Cal Fowler, right? Okay. So first one comes from Scott, and he says, "This is it. We're going to have one a week. Don't worry. It's going to be."
Let me just get ready.
Scott is asking.
Yep.
As
How
you
many
are,
fingers have I got?
You are the EF. No, we know that. It's 6 on each hand.
I've got 4 fingers and 2 thumbs. On each.
On each hand.
Yeah, each one.
Okay. So we have got as our EFL expert, and you know the Sheffield United team, as we know. You know a little bit about Sheffield United, but you know League One quite well as well. It's fair to say. With January around the corner, is there anybody in League One that you think could fit the mould for what Sheffield United need going forward?
That you could afford, or like realistic ones, or players
Realistic ones, realistic ones that we could dip into the market and go for. So that rules out all Barnsley players who will cost 10 million plus.
Where do you think you're weakest though? Where do you think you need something?
We need somebody to compete with Sariki at right back.
Right, we've got no for that. Man.
We need more depth at centre midfield.
I'll tell you what, you could
we
go
could
for
do
that.
with wingers.
But he's not going to start straight away. But if it is just for depth, like Capaccio at Cardiff's a really good player. He's a young and at right back. He's come through this year. They've brought a lot of kids through Cardiff, so you could go and pick up.
I don't know.
You looked at some of that. Have you not looked at Ashworth before?
We looked at Ashworth. Is it Kian Ashworth?
You've got Salic up front.
He's
going to get
that's what we're looking at. We're looking at them too. Rumoured.
Capaccio will be good, but again, Cardiff might just want loads.
Yeah.
So what else? What
so
positions?
right back to compete with Sariki.
Yeah.
We need a centre midfield option. We're looking at Joe Rothwell at the minute from Rangers of Rotherham that played for Leeds last year. We need wingers.
You couldn't afford him though, so it's like I'm not even being funny. You couldn't afford him. I think
we could afford. You've no money. You can't compete on
What do you mean with no money?
Wages with anybody.
We turned down multiple millions for Phillips and Dunn before the season started.
Why though? When you can't afford to offer competitive wages at the level.
I am not a director of this football club, mate. So you tell me everything
Who
they
are we
do
talking about?
surprises
Who
me.
are we talking about?
Well, clearly, I mean, Jallo is the one that has come through as academy and he's got a lot of hype around him.
Clear is the one.
But we've not. Jallo's been out for like 8 months. He did his ankle in a nothing game towards end of season. But he scores 1 million goals for kids. It's just about transitioning that into first team.
Louis Marsh does that for us.
Long term, he's going to go for a lot of money. But Cleary's come in and just does it straight away.
Yeah.
At 21, he's got a load of goal contributions. He comes off left. I don't know if he's ready for someone like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he needs another 10 years with us first before he goes anywhere like that.
Who's a serious wing option then for Sheffield United?
In this division.
In League One. Who do you rate?
If you thing is, it depends what route you want to go down. Because if you're going for like Rothwell and you want some experience at middle, are you going to want to go for someone that you can just develop a little bit more to go on wing? Is that more vibe that you're going for?
No, we need a
younger lad?
starter on right wing, I would say.
You need a starter on right wing
Yeah, I
for
would
someone
say
from
so.
League One.
Well, just anybody that you think, if we were pushing both out.
You were after him before that Ashford for Cardiff, but again, I don't look at him and think he's ready for. It's all a bit Louis Barry.
Is it?
Yeah.
fair.
There's nothing in there at minute that I think can defo come in and start for someone like you.
Okay. There's not a standout player.
Capaccio at right back would be a very good depth option for you. I would defo say to go with Rothwell because I really liked him at Leeds.
Yeah,
this
he was good.
season.
He was
Especially off the bench, mate. He's lethal.
Okay.
Set piece and that. But long term, obviously, there's a few at bats because we play that many kids. Cleary, Jallo, Bland. Kelly's very good at middle at park.
But it's all like looking with United future, isn't it, really?
Of course. Well, that's
rather than the here and now.
Yeah, coming from ours. Yeah, but that's what you've got to do anyway.
Yeah, I know.
There's not going to be many in League One
No,
that are
there
ready
ain't.
for you. Genuinely, Norwood. A good depth option.
Yeah, fair dues.
But yeah, there's not that many minutes. It's not a really cracking League One, to be honest.
Thank you, mate. That's answered Scott's question. Hope you're all right with that, Scott. Right, we'll call it there. Thank you to Cal for everything, all things EFL
Just
Expert.
everything.
Just everything.
Thank
everything,
you.
why
Thanks,
not?
everybody.
We want to say very Merry Christmas to you all as well, because it's the last time that Cal will see you before
Yeah, Merry
Christmas
Christmas,
on our
bye.
channel anyway. So thank you to everybody for joining us. But for now, come on, you red and white wizards of the blade! Shout, shout,